They've crowned emperors, survived revolutions, and outlasted entire empires. But how did the Catholic Church become one of the most powerful forces in human history? For over 2,000 years, one institution has stood at the crossroads of kings and empires, revolutions and renaissances, faith and power. It has crowned monarchs, survived wars, and shaped the very world we live in today. Our story begins in the shadows of the Roman Empire. In the 1st century AD, a small persecuted group of believers, followers of Jesus of Nazareth, spread an idea so powerful it would outlive empires. It wasn't called Catholic yet, it was simply the Way. Catholic, from the Greek word katholikos, meaning universal, became the banner under which Christianity grew beyond borders, beyond bloodlines, beyond the sword. They don't have cathedrals, no priests, no Vatican, just belief and persecution. But that belief will soon ripple across continents and change the world. In 313 AD, everything changes. Emperor Constantine issues the Edict of Milan. Christianity is now legal. Faith moved from the catacombs to the palaces. The church became intertwined with the state. Councils were called, creeds were written in Rome. Once the throne of Caesars became the seat of popes, in 380 AD, Emperor Theodosius declares Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire. The church is no longer surviving, it's ruling. But power comes at a price. Through the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church wasn't just a spiritual authority, it was the authority. The Roman Empire collapses in the West. Barbarians sweep across Europe, cities fall, roads crumble, order disappears. But in the chaos, one structure remains: the Church. While emperors vanish, bishops and popes begin to fill the void. The Pope becomes not just a spiritual leader, but a political one. The Catholic Church begins to build Europe, spiritually and literally, brick by brick. The Middle Ages are the Church's golden age, and its most dangerous. It launches crusades seeking to reclaim the Holy Land. It builds cathedrals that scrape the sky, trains scholars, preserves ancient knowledge. It crowns emperors and excommunicates them when needed. Yet amid the power struggles, it also gave birth to art, music, philosophy. Without the Catholic Church, there would be no Michelangelo, no Thomas Aquinas, no Notre Dame. The Church was both the guardian of knowledge and at times the gatekeeper against change. Then came the firestorm, the Protestant Reformation. In 1517, a German monk nails 95 theses to a church door. His name, Martin Luther. Luther's hammer struck the doors of history, and the Catholic Church faced its greatest crisis yet. Corruption was challenged, doctrine was questioned. Europe was torn apart, not by invaders, but by ideas. Yet through it all, schisms, scandals, and storms, the Catholic Church endured. The Church becomes richer than kings, but with power comes corruption, simony, indulgences, political intrigue, the Inquisition. It becomes clear the Church is not above the sins of the world it seeks to save. Europe erupts in religious war. The Church splinters. The Catholic Church responds, not just with war, but reform. The Council of Trent fights corruption. The Jesuits spread education and faith across the world. It doesn't collapse, it evolves. The modern world brings new threats. Enlightenment thinkers challenge church authority. Revolutions, from France to Mexico, target its power. In 1870, the Papal States are lost. The Pope becomes essentially a prisoner in the Vatican. But again, the Church adapts. In 1929, the Vatican becomes its own independent nation. In the 1960s, Vatican II reforms the Church from within. Today, the Catholic Church has over 1.3 billion members across the globe. It faces scandals, declining attendance in the West, but explosive growth in the global South. It remains a voice in global politics, a source of comfort for millions, and a symbol of a story still unfolding. This is not just the history of a religion, it's the story of humanity, of our longing for truth, our hunger for meaning, and our struggle between power and faith. And it's a story still being written. History isn't just about the past, it's about understanding who we are today. If you enjoyed this journey through the Catholic Church's incredible story, please hit that like button. It really helps more history lovers find this video. And if you want more powerful stories like this one, subscribe and join our growing community. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which moment in church history do you find most fascinating? Drop a comment below. I read each and every one of them. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep seeking the stories that shape the world.